The front office staff and a couple of our hockey guys are coming together to build a playground.
We've all kind of joined forces, took the day, and tried to give back to the community.
It's a lot of hard work, but it's going to be fun. We're going to be able to get the trenches together in so many words. A lot of times sports teams get together on the ice, but you don't truly get together with your staff. That's behind the scenes, so you get to kind of mingle and again get in the trenches with them.
The park in 206 was named a National Landmark of Historic Places. So this is a very important park to our community.
And the playground did not meet safety standards. It was about 20 years old. It needed to be rebuilt. And we had the opportunity starting in the fall when Superintendent Mitchell from the Chicago Park District wrote us a letter and said he'd like Friends of the Parks to try to do a community build.
And I want to thank everybody for coming. The Chicago Wolves.
Thank you, Wolves! Yeah. Tell us what you got going on here, Bill.
I have no idea. I'm just told to hold this.
And you got a double slide, it looks like?
We have a double wide slide.
I am so excited. I don't know. Right now I'm just so full with emotion. I don't want to start crying here.
Now you do a lot of numbers and you deal with a lot of stuff for the hockey team. How would you say that's prepared you for this double slide endeavor?
Well, I just think, being able to calculate the height here and the angle, the optimum angle to bringing the slide down, it's kind of come in handy.
Now, do you think there's any Wolves players that would fit down this slide?
Maybe, no, not one.
Not one? Not
No.
Brett Sterling?
No, he wouldn't be able to get up all the way to the top of this.
Dan, tell us a little bit about what you're working on here today.
Just trying to screw on this double wide slide. Fighting with the screw here a little bit, but it's going well.
We're kind of talking. What would you say the advantages of the double wide slide compared to the single slide?
Oh, the advantages are incredible. I mean, you can get a buddy to go down the slide with you rather than just being alone. Who wants to be alone?
And who, if anybody in the office, would you want to ride that double slide with?
Oh man, there's so many choices. I don't even know. I don't know where to start. I'd have to take a ride with everybody.
Nice.
No, I just think the kids are just going to have a great time when they see a brand new playground for them. And it's huge. They're just going to go crazy. I'm going to go crazy.
I think they're used to having it being a little bit cold, not warm like this, but they held up in the sun.
And they're easy to manage?
They're easy to manage.
They
listen, there was no hip checking or anything going on.
And your staff is doing well? They're working hard?
Unbelievable. You can tell by all the sweat on them that we're working hard.
Beauty.
We got big guns, Wendell Young, pretty huge. We got Brian Kenny, surprisingly, lifting some heavy pieces about 1 foot long. So it's pretty great. And Marla Fish, always pulling her weight, so it's great.
The Wolves have done a lot of things, but this is my first endeavor going into a playground and doing a lot of labor work, and actually it's going to be fun just to see how everything gets together. Right now we just have a slab out there, so as time goes on we'll see everything come together, and it'll be rewarding for us, and in the end it'll be really rewarding for all the kids that are going to use the playground.
It's always fun being out of the office. I've never built a playground. I've played in them. I've threw up in a lot of playgrounds, but I've never actually put one together. So
The Wolves were excellent. This is probably the best crew that we've ever had. All the people came to work and they worked hard.
According to Park Recreation, today and tomorrow they'll have everything set up, and then for a couple of weeks, maybe about 8 days later, they're going to come back and do finishing touches to the playground.
A couple days afterwards, I came out here and there was a bunch of kids, 20 kids out here running around playing. And those 2 days of sweating and dying out here in that heat, the kids loved it playing. So that's really what it's all about, the kids playing. So that's what I enjoyed.
It's hard to believe that when we got here on that Friday morning, there was absolutely nothing here, and to see all the slides and the climbing wall and everything that we worked so hard on, to see it as a final project and to know the impact it's having in the community, it's been amazing. It was actually a huge privilege to be a part of it, so the Wolves are really excited about it.
It's just wonderful, and a lot of the parents are so happy because they were going a long distance away, and they live right in the area, and they were going 2 miles away from here just to go take their kids to swing on a swing